Warning for discussions of harassment, hacking, and inappropriate behavior. Also depictions of food items and ASMR noises. Hello and welcome. Today we'll be talking about beeloving. I want to preface this to say that this is going to be slightly more mature than I would normally want to post on this channel, but I think it's very important to talk about this and I don't see anyone who is. So I would like to step up as a content creator to talk about this. I need to make it very clear that beeloving is an 11-year-old child. This is a child. Do not attack her. Do not go to her channel. Do not leave comments. Do not do anything. I found out about this person through Shaded Louise because I follow them and they posted about how there's this person harassing them and another person for their animated indie project. I was curious, obviously, and so I went and started looking into this beeloving, and I found a lot of disturbing stuff, and I think it's very important that someone talks about this because this is not normal behavior, this is not okay behavior, and I believe this person should not be on the internet. The statement from Shaded Louise says, "So, I usually don't do this, but at beeloving has been harassing me and other workers on Roses Beneath an indie show. They've tried repeatedly to join, which we said no, but now they've been harassing and mass tagging other workers and making videos about them, and had recently stalked our boss and found their personal Instagram and sent to their friends, so they are all harassing him. I suggest all of you report them, as we've told her to stop multiple times and she's pushed boundaries over and over, and we've been pushed to a breaking point. We want to make sure our boss is okay. Thank you." Here's some evidence of her mass tagging and her just being a bad person in general, honestly, to Shaded Louise. Now you might be wondering why I censored part of her username and not the full of it. It's because I don't really want too many people going after this person, because like I said, she's 11. I have lots of proof to back this up. I won't be sharing it all because some of it is personal and could potentially dox this person. But if you really want to go looking, it's easy to find. I would recommend, if you are going to go looking for her, to just report and block. That's the best thing to do in this situation. Don't go and harass her. If you do, you're just going to her level, and that isn't going to help anyone. She has also copied the drawing from an indie animation that I've been talking about. It's the roses, and it was created by Corruption. This is the one that she's been harassing constantly, and it's just dumb and childish, which makes sense given her age. She also has this thing where she will blatantly give out personal information about herself and others and hack. I say this lightly because it seems that she was given the passwords to people's channels, but I do not believe this was through friendship, given her behavior, and it's clear that these channels were also run by children previously. I believe she might have bullied them into giving her access to it. I'm not too sure, but now a lot of what's happened seems to be confined to Discord and deleted posts that we don't have access to, and for our mental health and our sake, I am not going to reach out to Loving Bee or join any Discord servers, but if anyone has any extra information they want to share with us, you can ask us and we'll try to get in touch. Here is some of her behavior to other people. I'll read it. "Blank and blank are mentioning me. You two are stop mentioning me." Second is, Blank and blank, why did you block me for no reason? Blank, unblock me on Discord right now. All 3 of these posts are about the same people, by the way. Now, let's look at beeloving's apologies.
Very sorry, Shaded Louise. I will never do it again.
This is clearly someone that doesn't have remorse for their actions, and I hope that down the line that they can improve, mature, and look back at this and think, wow, that wasn't good of me, and can do something better. Now, I understand you might want to go to this person, and like I said, please don't. It's very clear that with Shady Louise's post, there is lots of negative comments on her page. I know a much, much smaller creator, but it does not seem like it's doing anything or stopping her or changing her behavior. It's just giving her more attention, and in the end, that's obviously what she wants, and giving into that isn't going to help anyone or the situation. From scrolling through comments and reading what people have said, it also seems that she might have sent death threats. I have no actual proof of this other than the comments, and so I'm not going to say that this is 100% legit, other than it seems in line with what she would do, so I'm inclined to believe it personally. But like I said, this has not been proven by me. I have no physical proof. Like I said, a lot of this stuff seems to be confined to Discord and deleted posts, and so I cannot access this information, and I'm not going to go out of my way to try and dig through all of this just for an 11-year-old who's being a shitty person online. Even though I think it's very important to call attention to this behavior, to not give this person attention, to document this for future reference. I also have a lot more screenshots, screen recordings, that kind of stuff, things they've done, but I will be keeping that to ourselves for now. We might make an update if the situation gets worse, but I would like to keep this video as light as I can. Now, if you'd like to get in touch with us for whatever reason to shed more evidence or more light on the situation, you will have to send us your Discord in the comments. I know this is like super inconvenient. However, we do not want to have comments of our personal Discord out there just to keep ourselves safe. And this is the only social media messaging site we have. This is just for our personal safety, our personal comfort. I'm so sorry that it's super inconvenient for a lot of people. I hope everyone understands where we're coming from with this. Anyways, have a nice day. I hope you enjoyed the video.